Well, we are getting a confirmation from a top person in government, your friend Leland Vanderpoy, who is or who is a former MP for a year odio. Or the nsema ba betuja em say or admit it. Unse enra me de bremo say Sami Jemfi ne special aid. De ba betuja say the entia wo manche Ntim Fordjour Afenyo Markin a chowa wo pae. But later, MPP for the Bayer propaganda so omo prevent state security from arresting Ntim Fordjour. Na omo ka say ende omo de Afenyo Markin the Ntim Fordjour ebeko BNI intia na enra wo anche no. So far I've not heard any story to say Afenyo Markin edenako. I've not heard anything yet. About 3:45. But I'm here to hear say Afenyo Markin the nako and say won fan nko ya. Say won fan nko anatre say Afenyo Markin edada state security no. Na enra me be reported tremo no. Send America no. It was from Sami Jemfi's aid. Bende Leland Vanderpoy ababonti ababe confirm say indeed the only reason I anche Ntim Fordjour because of Afenyo Markin's plea. It was say Afenyo Markin's plea led to suspension of Ntim Fordjour's arrest. Leland Vanderpoy. Now yanking kind na Ghana for bebre akasa when I spoke on that issue. Me who say Ghana for bebre about pass comment. I said the national coordinator of the district road improvement program DRIP, Leland Vanderpoy, has disclosed that the National Intelligence Bureau suspended its planned operation to arrest the Member of Parliament for Asin South, Reverend John Ntim Fordjour, following a plea from the minority leader Alexander Afenyo Markin. Speaking on Channel 1 TV's Breakfast Daily on Thursday, April 10th, Vanderpoy revealed that the minority leader had appealed to national security to allow him to personally present Reverend Ntim Fordjour, who also serves as the ranking member on the Defense and Interior Committee, at their office by 10 a.m. Into akase ende 10 a.m. and omode Ntim Fordjour ebeko BNI for office. Send your make no. So far we've not heard anything. Say Afenyo Markin the nako and answer one fan call ya there. But ende amene ka say above 4 p.m. we've not heard anything. So according to Vanderpoy, the request was granted, prompting the authorities to call off the operation. I say what happened yesterday is no news. The Member of Parliament was not in Parliament as the operation was going on. The invitation through the speaker is only when there is an invitation. The fact that you are a Member of Parliament does not absolve you from being arrested, but it is only a privilege that you have. That privilege is only exercised through the speaker, he explained. As Vanderpoy criticized the actions of the minority at Fordjour's residence, describing them as unnecessary and theatrical. As what happened yesterday was a drama because the minority leader asked him whether he has not agreed with government officials on how to exercise this right. He had an agreement with our people that at any point in time, any of his people are needed, he will voluntarily present them, he said. Afenyo Markin yesterday pleaded that he will present Ntim Fordjour today at 10 a.m. That is what led to the abrogation of the operation. Other than that, all of them would have spent the night in his house and held a vigil to prevent the national security from exercising their duty. And because we are a listening government, we allowed and accepted his plea. So I say because Abayne Abaya omo ye listening government, omo tie nipa asɛm no, omo tie Afenyo Markin, and omo penny ye say, or patch or say Ntim Fordjour my enchine nko no, omo anchine nko. Afenyo Markin chowa wo pa ya yanchi Ntim Fordjour yanchi nko no. Si wo Ntim Fordjour propaganda wo de ye e wo social media. Si wo no hu nsɛm a wo posti. We will not allow the truth to stand. We will not allow the end to be intimidated. Obi a ya patch or man no. Si wo nsɛ nia wo kasa. Fedi agro. I said the attempted arrest follows allegations made by Reverend Ntim Fordjour regarding 2 suspicious flights that recently landed at Kotoka International Airport under circumstances he suggested may involve drug trafficking and money laundering. In response, officials from the NIB moved to detain him at his residence before the intervention by the minority leader led to the suspension of the operation. Intino Basically, that is what is going on. So I know, say, a lot of people are not going to be happy. Say it looks like the NDC government is lenient with these people. Obi frame and the Melodies ebusi emi bi frame and then ebu efu gidi. Ninja na MPP for omunya NDC a wamo for mo ho nche omo. Nanso NDC nya MPP anomo de omo ho nche omo. De ntia na NDC tisa, de ntia na NDC tisa. In fact, even me Melodies amiti he, I spoke against the NDC on that. You see, Mama Watcha says personally, ade ba kwa mechin e wo wiase mu eye obi a wo feel say ono no owo right say wo ye obi bibi odi obi boni nanso ye di ne sa boni ni bia ompe ade a mechin wo wiase mu no. One of the things I hate in this world is that, and that's the reason why I sometimes say ya na NDC for the MPP for ho che omo a ya na medwa ya na mebu efu. But in the comments box, now I saw some people trying to cool me down. Academy say Melody, so they to boas here. Saying NDC better see MPP no. NDC no, they want to use the law and all that. You see, the truth of the matter, they say that is why some of us we even like the NDC better than the MPP. The fact that aside everything, no, still NDC no. Some people will say a weakness. Some people will say a lenient. They are too lenient. No, at the end of the day, Makatra will say a NDC and a proper democracy. Juma. You are telling me, say, MPP time, Omo Baba Bechi will be the NDC leader in parliament, but to mean security na kasa na security no happening. There's no way a security be happening. Ka NDC ni dia agrokra security ni be bonasum. But we are in a country where Afenyo Markin being a minority leader can speak to the security. The security can accept, say, okay, yate, ye jitum say we a leader. You're a democratic leader in this country. Into ye tie dia work no, into dia nyahwe. You better forward. Aside everything else, it is democracy. In as much as I am not happy about it, too. People shouldn't come and be saying the Melody there now. I have spoken about it. I am not happy. But I read the comments again for Ebimo Pasia. You see, some of you are right. At the end of the day, you can call it weakness. But at the end of the day, it is also democracy. And you see, that story where Emma Mekai Bible. Is the story where Emma Mekai Bible. Let me tell you a Bible story. Let me tell you a Bible story. Jonah, Emra Nyankopon esuma Jonah se wonko Nineveh o se Nineveh o se die no. Nyankopon suma Jonah se wonko ho na nkrofo e wo ho di bone. Nti ono nyame wo besai kuro no. Jonah nko. Jonah echo the opposite direction. Ena okoko tia aka ema boat. Ena okotina boat mu. Osi won ko bebi anyame so ma ne se won ko no. Nti oti boat mu no ena emframa asochi kesie bi bo nti omo ano omo twi boat no ehun se da bi ye twi boat ananso ye mfa nsuo so a emframa kesie se aboda. Nti omo no ehya ase se omo ne omo nyame kasa ena wo mo nyame no omo ye omo ya nkomade no mo ntata na ju na wada ena omo nya nkomade. I'm arriving at a point and you understand the point. Into omo ye asade no omo nya nkomade no omo ye no e show say abrantie na wo boat ni mu Jonah na wo boat ni mu no Yona no e ono enu nti na saa asoche ne bo eno omo kwanyane no say hey abrantie ya ye nya nkomade na ehu ne say ye wo nti e de na esi na Yona ne ka say e ye nokware e ye me na maye me na mama asochi no bossa me na mama mframa ne bossa na menya me asoma me se me nko baabi me se me nko intia eno Yona ka se munim de be ma problem na solve ne se muntu nsuo nim but nkrofo ne ka so okay mo de ye be ya he se ye betumi the boat no akọ nsuo ne ano ne ya ma wesi omo ye ya anko ena later omo tu Yona etu nsuo nim omo tu ne tu nsuo nim ana hoye din ena nkrofo ne kre tom so eho eno mka se da bi Yona ye beso mo nyame nti eho ena Bible ne tre se eye enam kese a ya na ye kan bunsu kese eba be me ne Yona ena ekofe ne tu bebi ananka Yona se won kono ba onim at the end of the day we understood why Yona didn't want to go. Yona ko kro ne so a wakoka tre kro ne se Nyankopon baba betua moka because moye bone mudi bone ye ka trem amuntie okọ kuro no kwa cast asem na kuro ne satraye omo hye ase se wo mo ye fasting e hye ase se wo mo bɔ mpaye e na wo mo hene no e de hye wo mo se obi anye fasting na obi amɔ mpaye because ye di nyame bone osi wo betia ye ni na aka te ho na nyame ka se e kuro no ade a wo mo aye nti ode omo bone be che omo e ho na Yona bufu nyame se nyame se wehu we nti na me pese meba no onza osoma me na me pese meba we nti na me pese meba because we nim se wo nyame se meba na me be ka kire nkrofo we a omo ti ase pe wo de omo bone be che omo tio Yona asemu a wo kan no nkrofo we omo ti ase pe wo de omo bone be che omo nti na me pese meba wo ye nyame a wo do nipa dodo nkrofo we ye nkrofo bi omo mpe wasem omo ye boni tiawo ke wo se wo twe omo aso me be ka tro omo kra no na nka still wo se wo punish omo nanso wo me ba be kan ye pe a wo mo e hye ase se omo ye pe wo de omo bone a chemu ade na nyame wo te sa won se ntia na wo so ma me pese me ba e na nyame ka tre Yona se unni hu kwan se wo se wo ma obufu menka se NDC and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or ye nyame. But sometimes some of us we are angry because you feel say MPP for the NDC bone into NDC baswa they should retaliate. Se say senia nani vifo no edi nyankopon bone a na nka nyame nya wo mo no e wo se wo ti omo ka. Nti eneme na maba da ni Yona no. A me buefu NDC say aden na nkrofo we monyi omo a mo pese mo be di omo bone mo be di omo bone ni bi. Nti NDC no me ena make no me nka say Mahama ye nyankopon but in this scenario no Mahama no ena in this place no o place our role no NDC aban no mu place our role no omo ka tre yen ye buefu ni say there is no right say we say ye bufu because it is a democracy we are running and it's the same storyline until at the end of the day Yona ni bufu wie ya nyame ka tre say uni kwan say obufu efu no ena ye si wabre ewia bi sha ase se ebo ena nyankopon ma ye seed bi grow ye eba be dane shade ena Yona kokotena ase nti edua bi fu grow ye enyi ye ena provide shade ema Yona na Yona kokotena shade na se Yona kokotena shade na se na nyankopon esanso ma aboa bi eba be say shade no worm gogome eba be say plants no afi Yona buefu ni buefu say because Bible ni say Yona eba be door shade no provide a dian plant no providing me shade nti oba be door plants no say plants me da say we providing me shade next day say no na afi Yona buefu say plant a wo door pan na plant na say na nyame ka twene say si we plant keke now me man ni provide you shade no wa ba be do plants na ma plants ne say ye no obuefu na how much more enipa daseni e was a Ninive cronim enkola innocent enkola about 120,000 was a cronim u Yona obuefu say still omo asatra na nka still we was metwe omo aso si we hu se ne yete nyankopo asem o ka tre Yona no o plants kre say ye kra wega nti mi nipa no men say omo Inti no Mama Wati has said the Bible is a living story. You can take inspirations from the Bible. In as much as we are not happy what the NDC is doing, at the end of the day, it's the NDC that's running the proper democracy. And I'll admit, sometimes you need to show people, mafia them. But democracy, any other bet in him, obey any day. Won't share your comment box no more. But I say.